A powerful bond unites mothers and babies.
Words really can't describe it. It's amazing. It's like a love story.
Images through the ages celebrate it in all cultures and times. Motherhood is the most important role a woman will ever have. On the mean streets of low-income neighborhoods, young women struggle with that role. With no support, many will fail. But in San Antonio, Guadalupe Home comes to the rescue.
They care about me. They care about my son, Julian. And it's great. It's great.
Guadalupe Home saved 19-year-old Vicky and her baby from the man who threatened them with a gun.
When I was 5 months pregnant, 19 weeks, he severely beat me up. He choked and strangled me, and he held a gun to my head.
Vicky's story isn't unique. Karen is another mother forced to run from domestic violence to protect herself and her baby.
At the time of the attack, he was also trying to kill the baby. I had absolutely no money whatsoever. I would have ended up on the street.
This teen mom wasn't married when she got pregnant. She says her parents made her leave home. Now she and her baby have a future, thanks to Guadalupe Home.
I got here when she was like a week and a half old, and I've been here for 7 months already. So I just came here because I wanted a better life for us.
Since she's been at Guadalupe Home, Catherine has finished high school, earned a phlebotomy certificate, and has plans to become a registered nurse so she can go to work.
I wanted her to see me like as a successful person, and I don't want her to grow up like with a bad role model because I'm the only one she has.
Carmen Drury knows that a mother's love and guidance can make a crucial difference in a child's life.
My mother had third-grade education, and of her 3 children, we all went to college.
Drury grew up poor in El Paso. She never forgot her mother's struggles or the way poverty hurt her students when she was a teacher.
I'd have families living in cars, and it was always a single mother with children. They'd get up in the morning and go and wash up at a gas station. Their only hot meals were at school, breakfast and lunch, and then supper. They wouldn't eat supper.
Drury lives in San Antonio now. Her second husband, hotel owner Bob Drury, is helping her break that cycle of poverty. He's built a bigger Guadalupe Home.
I said, San Antonio has been good to you. Your hotels do well. We need to give back to San Antonio. And so he agreed. We're giving back to San Antonio.
The Drury's gift will house more mothers and babies, even moms with more than one child.
We need to help. And if we only help one, if one realizes the potential that's in her to make a difference in the life of her child, we've done our job.
Catholic Charities President Steve Saldana says donations to Guadalupe Home save taxpayers money.
If you don't have a Guadalupe Home, a bunch of things happen. One, women are living in under the street corners and in cars, and babies are born and die. The infant mortality rate goes up. Babies that do survive are born low birth weight. They're chronically ill. That means our emergency room costs go up. Then ultimately schools have a more difficult time. I mean, it's a cascading effect of detriment if you don't have a program like Guadalupe Home.
Our goal for the mothers and babies who live at the Guadalupe Home, we want this to be the last shelter that they ever have to live in. We help the mothers get back on their feet. We want them to finish their education. We want them to get into the workforce. We want them to be able to make a living for themselves and for their children and give back to the community.
I'm in the first safe place I've ever been in my entire life. This isn't an end for me, this is my beginning.
You take a dream and you put it into fact and you make a difference. That's truly a gift from God. Isn't that a beautiful thing?